So today we're going to make a Häagen Dazs style white chocolate ice cream to go with the macarons that we made last week. But before we start, let's look at what makes Häagen Dazs different. Out of all the store-bought ice creams, Häagen Dazs is probably my favourite. Häagen Dazs Belgian chocolate is hands down my favourite store-bought ice cream. I haven't tried them all. There are millions of them, so you know it is what it is. I'm sure there's other ones out there that I like, but Häagen Dazs on average is about 12 to 13.5% fat, but also is about 20 to 22% sugar, and that can be from their standard vanilla all the way up to something like this, which is 12.5% fat, 23% sugar. That does include the add-ins, so we have to consider that. When you look at things like the vanilla, then the average sugar content, and it does differ from country to country, but the average sugar content is around 20 to 22%. Now they do that because they don't have any other type of ingredients in there. It's pretty standard ingredients goes into Häagen Dazs. They say it's cream, milk, eggs, and sugar. It's not. It's the way they word it. It's a sales pitch. They actually use condensed milk, but as it's just a milk product with sugar, it's encompassed under those ones that they describe. So they use milk, cream, condensed milk, sugar, and then for vanilla, they use the vanilla extract and or vanilla bean. Sometimes in Mexico they use vanilla bean paste. In the US they use both vanilla extract and vanilla paste. In the UK I think they just use vanilla extract. So it's kind of different everywhere. But that's how Häagen Dazs advertises their ice cream. Obviously today I'm going to use the macarons that I made last week. I know that video wasn't amazingly popular because it's not ice cream, but here we go. Let's look at the nutrition label for the chocolate version of that macaron ice cream. And this is from Sainsbury's in the UK. Everything is laid out by 100 gram amounts, and then it gives you an exact percentage of how much each ingredient is. So as we can see from here, we have 16.9% fat, and down there we have 19.9, so basically 20% sugar, with a little bit of protein and salt. And actually I think this is the vanilla rather than the chocolate. Looking at the ingredients for the same vanilla, we've got fresh cream, condensed skim milk, sugar, water, egg yolk, natural vanilla flavoring. So when we break those ingredients down, we have fresh cream, and they state 39% fresh cream, which that's pretty damn high. I would want to try and create this exactly one day, and I will one day. But then we got our condensed skim milk as our number one ingredient, and our condensed skim milk is literally just condensed milk with sugar added. So you can see how they have linked condensed skim milk, sugar, water. Again, water is added to the mix to balance it out to the numbers that they require, with egg yolk and then natural vanilla flavoring. Natural vanilla flavoring could be vanillin, which is the super cheap flavor. And again, this is Sainsbury's, so this is a UK website. Their Häagen Dazs vanilla over there has no bean seeds in it. So it's, you know, that's why I'm not a big fan of that vanilla ice cream. But with that aside, we can see that there's a pattern with Häagen Dazs ice cream with the same kind of high fat levels and high sugar levels. The sugar levels are actually in line with standard gelato, which has got much higher sugar than standard US ice cream. US ice cream is higher in fat and lower in sugar, relatively speaking, and gelato, so Italian gelato, is lower in fat and higher in sugar. But when we open up the macaron ice cream that they had, this, ignore the Belgian chocolate pint, that's an advert for the next flavor, we can actually see that the sugar level is 24.8, and I'll highlight it here for you. The sugar level, 24.8%. Fat levels are also high at 18.3%. Again, I'll highlight it here, so really high. Now, I don't feel comfortable doing 18.5% fat content over here because it doesn't end well. You get fatty kind of textures. In the UK with double cream you can. Japanese cream you can. I can't speak for all of Europe because, you know, cream is different in every country, but French cream is excellent. German cream is also excellent. Austrian cream is delicious. Jersey cream. Oh, it's great. And you can go much higher in fat content with those than you can with kind of this stuff, So with that aside, I've brought the fat level down to as high as I'm comfortable to go here, and that is about 16%. Sugar levels, I've had to bring those down. Getting up to 20 to 24% sugar is just insane. So we've brought that down and balanced it so that we've got a decent serving temperature of -15, so centigrade that is. So it's still pretty high in sugar, but this is how we recreate Häagen Dazs at home. There's no stabilizers in this because there's no stabilizers in Häagen Dazs. So what are we going to need? We're going to need 521 grams of milk, 695 grams of whipping cream, 33%, heavy cream is fine, 163 grams of sugar, 86 grams of egg yolk, 347 grams of condensed milk, which is one 300 milliliter can, and 186 grams of white chocolate. So I had someone in the US say that my can of condensed milk was wrong, and that all condensed milk cans are bigger, and that is just a load of rubbish. In the US, you can get bigger cans of condensed milk. Here in Canada, they are all this size, 300 milliliters, same in the UK, same in Europe. So, can't speak for Mexico, but in the US, it's a 300 milliliter can, like every other country. That's what you're gonna need. In here, I have my milk, which is 521 grams. We're gonna add in our sugar, our cream, 695 grams. So our entire can, 300 milliliters of condensed milk. Now we're gonna do the egg yolks. I'm gonna separate these eggs because I'm gonna use the whites to make some more macarons. So 86 grams of egg yolks. So for me, that was 5 large eggs. They are gonna go straight into there. And now we are simply gonna get this on the hob and slowly mix it up, stir it together. As the temperature gets warm, we're gonna add in our chocolate. So let's get that started. You have to continually stir these Häagen Dazs egg yolk bases because we don't want those egg yolks to stick to the bottom of the pan and go weird, hard, and they will also turn your entire mix into scrambled egg if you're not careful. So continually stirring is important, and as the temperature increases, it's even more important. So you need to watch egg-based ice cream carefully. So now that we're coming up to temperature, we're going to add in our white chocolate. Now with the white chocolate in, we are just going to gently keep stirring that until we bring that together. Egg yolks, we need to bring those up to just 70 centigrade, which is this in Fahrenheit. Any higher, and we're going to risk burning those and scrambling our base. So that's the temperature we're aiming for here. Now that we're up to temperature, we're going to get this into a bowl. So we're going to chill this in the refrigerator. It's white chocolate. So white chocolate, when chilled in an ice cream base, will give you a layer on the top, and I'll show you that when I take it out of the fridge. So when your mix comes out of the fridge, you can see there's just a thin layer on top. That will happen with white chocolate. Just get it completely mixed back in. A good whisk will sort that and fully incorporate it back in. Get it in your pre-chilled machine and try not to overflow the machine like I did. Whilst it's churning, we're going to chop up our macarons. These are the really nice ones. As you can see, there's one on the left that was the bad, one on the right that was the good. And we're going to chop these up into quarters because now that our ice cream is ready, we're going to load these in, a few per layer, and dish up after being in the freezer for 4 or 5 hours. It's a really good scoop. Lovely pieces of macaron showing through. Beautiful texture ice cream. Look at that. Gorgeous. Let's try it. I tried the Häagen Dazs macaron ice cream last year or the year before or whatever it was, the chocolate version. It was really, really good. There are 4 flavors. At the time that it was available to me, there are only 2 flavors, chocolate and it appears raspberry strawberry. But now there's, I think, a yuzu and a blueberry. I don't know if they're available everywhere. I haven't seen them over here. With the macarons last week that turned out really good, it was only a natural progression to do something with them. Let's see how this turned out. Delicious. The ice cream is beautiful. It's a really strange thing to consider such a big brand such as Häagen Dazs using condensed milk, but they absolutely do. I'm pretty sure they use it in every single one of their ice creams as well, so don't be surprised. The macarons, this was the first one, the first batch, my first attempt, and this was my second attempt, just so you can see the difference here. Not the right texture when made, which means they were kind of hollow in the top. They still taste great, but these are the ones. Perfect, crispy texture, chewy on the inside, delicious. I mean, I'll still eat this one every day of the week. So with that white chocolate ganache inside the macarons, it was only an obvious choice really to make the white chocolate Häagen Dazs ice cream. It's a great base for any kind of add-ins that you want. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next week.